with the pack.
What is going on, guys? It's Dan here from the Wolfpack, and we are going to be reviewing Brentford 5, Wolves 3. A game that was just chaos from the very beginning. We conceded 2 minutes in. Brentford, obviously, at the moment, scoring super early in all their games. So I don't know, what our team was even thinking from the off, because every Wolves fan is surely thinking that we're gonna, concede super early if we're not careful, considering that's what Brentford's done to every other team. But apparently that didn't get through to any of the Wolves players or Gary O'Neill for that matter, and we conceded very, very early. Look, before we get started on this, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates with us. Obviously, you can see that today I am in a different location. I'm doing this remotely. I'm supposed to be with Kyle as well, but he couldn't make it, unfortunately. But he did do a watch along today, which was really, really amazing. So I really appreciate Kyle and hope he's all good in that. Let's just get into this. Let's just get into the video, guys. I want to bring up some of the stats. So as you can see here, 5-3 to Brentford, and it was a very end-to-end first half. All sorts going on, absolutely all sorts going on, guys. Let's look at where all the teams lined up. So Wolves lined up as a 4-1-4-1 formation, which is quite interesting. We had a back four of Dawson, even though, he wasn't fit to play apparently. But, we've got no choice but to play a guy that's been throwing up for a week. There he is. And to be honest, going off topic a little bit, he's probably throwing up even more after that performance, because I think that's what every other Wolves fan's doing. Jesus. Anyway, Semedo also played. Aitnori played, and Gomez in that back four. Johnston in goal. Single pivot of Andre. And then a further 4 midfielders. Forbes getting his debut start, I believe. Lamina and Gomez in the middle, with Cunha on the other side, and Strand Larsen up top on his Larry. And you look at that team and you think, you know what? That's probably our best 11. If I'm honest, that is genuinely our best 11 at the moment. Forbes is clearly ahead of most of our wingers at the moment, just due to the pace he's got and the ability to get past a player. No one else has that sort of ability at all. So he was always going to start for me, to be honest. Andre's been absolutely pivotal in how we've been playing recently. So he was always going to get into the team as well. And it was always the back four that was going to worry everybody. And don't worry, we'll get into player scores in due time, my friends. Let's talk about how this game actually set up. So here's some of the stats here. Let's go to the first half on its own. This is a crazy first half of football. For neutrals, this was probably a cracking game of football, I'm not going to lie. To Wolves fans, and probably to Brentford fans, to be fair, for the first half, I'd say it was just chaos. It was just pure chaos. Neither team could defend, and it just led to just absolute just maniacs. It was just an absolute, the most manic game of football. It was like watching Leeds Bielsa's team back in the day. No defense, but just all attack. And it was just shocking, absolutely shocking. Look at the percentage, equal, you know what I mean? 50, basically 50-50 But the thing that really matters here, guys, don't let that be the caveat of a Wolves performance today in that first half, because this is how I'm going to say it. Wolves attacking lineup today. Let's look at that again. The Wolves attacking lineup. Forbes, Larson, Cunha, right? All did a stellar job today. Okay? They all did their absolute best to keep us in the game. They were getting goals when we needed to equalise. We equalised twice, by the way. But they're completely let down by this absolute shocking defence today. Absolutely shocking defence. And that is what's led to all of this. They had 9 total shots to our 8. That they had 6 shots on target. Their XG was 2.2. Ours 0.62. So it didn't matter that we were getting back when we could. It didn't matter because Brentford were all over us, and they probably should have been winning by a good number of goals. So Collins scores early on, and just poor from Wolves. Switched off straight away. Defending awful. Collins scores. Cunha then gets a goal, which is a well worked goal. Forbes does really well to get free, puts it into Cunha. Cunha decent finish. And then all you want really to do there is for Wolves to find some balls and just stay solid. But then Lemina just has I don't know, just a huge brain fart and ends up fouling Collins in the box by holding him down like he's literally I don't know, he must be taking a leaf out of Totti's books and he's probably thinking that he's some sort of rugby player. I don't understand it, to be honest. Awful, definitely a penalty. And Bueno puts it away. It's then 2-1 to them. We then score again. Larson, by the way. Good finish by Larson, to be fair, this. And this is what I was trying to say. Cunha and Larson today absolutely should not be on the losing end of a football match. They played really well today. What was asked of them, they did fantastic. Our forward line this season hasn't even been that bad. We've been putting goals away for fun, even against tough opposition. But our defending, guys, is schoolboy. And I wouldn't even say that, because my nephew, right, is in a football team, and he's 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, they don't defend the way that Wolves did today. All hands on deck. Absolutely just ridiculous. No one knew what they were doing, running around like headless chickens, trying to. I just don't understand it. There's no calm in that back line at the moment. No calm at all. And the goalkeeper's just as bad. Playing it around, and eventually Norgard gets free on the one side. Doesn't even think twice. He's in so much space, right? Norgard is in so much space. Yeah. He could have done, you know when you watch gymnastics and they do like back flips, front flips, all these massive things, and then they, do their big finish. He could have done like all of the flips in the world to get a gold medal before he'd even put it in the back of the net, because he had that much time. He had so much time, it was ridiculous. And even though he had that much time, he still finished it really smartly. And it's a good finish, it is, but he should not get that much time and space. Criminal again. Then it's 3-1. And you're just thinking, if we go in, sorry, it was 3-2. If we go in at 3-2, right, There's still some time to salvage something from this football match. But Wolves can't do that, can they? Wolves can't do that, guys. And just before half-time, Pinnock puts them 4-2. 4-2. And it's game over then, right? Absolutely game over, set match, done. 4-2, right? Let's look at the second half. Because it's all Wolves in possession. But I tell you what, did it matter? No. Do you know why? Because our XG didn't improve. We still couldn't manage any big chances. We still couldn't find an accurate killer pass to finish these guys off, to just get us ahead in some sort of way. We just couldn't do it. Carvalho eventually scores in the 90th minute. Just comes on, by the way. Easy. Anyone could have scored today for Brentford. Anyone. Do you know what I mean? The goalkeeper could have gone up front and he'd have probably got an hat-trick. Because the defending today from Wolves was absolutely shambolic. Like, I run out of words to explain how bad Wolves' defending was today. It doesn't exist. We are getting to a point where we're going to have to create our own words to describe this level of defending, because words don't do it any justice. It is the most basic thing to keep a line solid, right? To keep back and just shut up shop so you don't embarrass yourselves. And they can't do it. They can't do it. Inexcusable again. Absolutely ridiculous. Aït-Nouri gets one right at the end. But does it matter? Does it matter? No. We could have scored 5 goals today and we still would have lost. They still would have won it 7-5. That's what we're doing now. We scored 3 goals in a football match and still lost. We've conceded more than 20 goals this season already. This season already, this team has shipped more than 20 fucking goals, guys. And you're telling me that you want this manager? Are you okay? We're going to talk about Gary O'Neill. We are going to talk about it. I don't normally talk about a manager's performance in a review. We go on the players. But today, he had a point to prove today. I'm hiding this. He had a point to prove today, guys. And the point was, don't lose to Brentford. Get a point, get the fuck out, get us home, and let's get something going. We lost from minute 2. Second minute in, we're losing. Lemina has lost it already. He's given up. Our captain has given up. He's crying after the Liverpool game. And now he's conceding penalties when everybody else is doing bits up front. We've been let down again by this stubborn manager. We don't suit a back 4. We've tried it. We've tried it over and over again, but we don't suit a back 4. These defenders cannot defend to save their lives in a back four. Everybody knows that. We haven't signed another defender to change things. So why is it that all of a sudden we're going to be a back four? We're just going to do a back four. Because in the pre-season, you know, it looked all right. But I'm sorry, how many games does it take? How many games does it take for you to realise that these players do not suit this system? Everybody's saying that this is on the players and not the manager. That is bullshit. He puts them out in this formation. He trains them in this formation. He adaptably moves these players around the pitch in his formation. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Lamina has no idea where he's supposed to be on the pitch. Hwang Yi-chan is fucking useless now because of this new system. Literally makes the wings pointless. So we've got wingers in the team, we've got wing backs in the team, and we don't use them. How did we score the goals today? Forbes on the wing. Yeah? Forbes crossing it to Cunha on the wing. How did Larson score? Coming out on the wing. Isn't it strange how when we score goals, it's because the players are ignoring rules of this shit manager and playing into their strengths? Isn't it very interesting? Everybody's saying, oh, we're still scoring goals, but are we scoring goals in the fashion that Gary wants us to play? No. Gary wants us to press from a high position. How many goals have we scored from that? How many have we shipped because of that? Playing these midfielders. None of these midfielders fit this system. Andre, today, right, could have done the job of Joe Gomez with his hands behind his fucking back and his balls in peanut butter. This guy didn't need Joe Gomez today. But Joe Gomez is in front of him, picking up the ball, and Andre's just there going, why are you there, bro? You could literally be another attacker. You could be, even better, another fucking defender, so we can stop shipping goals every single game. This is on the manager. And you can say, oh, we've had an awful start, though. Look at all these, look at our start. It's Brentford. No disrespect to Brentford, because they deserve to win today, by the way. They deserve to win. But when we are needing to win football matches, these are the games that you need to win, or at least get a point. We didn't, even when we scored twice to equalise. Do you think one person watching that game from a Wolves standpoint was comfortable? And if you're saying you were, bullshit. We have become such a naive, easy team to play against now. Let us play and you'll win. Let us have the ball and you will win. Because we don't know how to pass through the lines. No idea. Fucking clueless. We get our new goalkeeper, right? Who's apparently better than Sarr with his feet. He's not. So that's a waste of money. That could have gone on a defender that we actually fucking need. Do you know what I'm saying? Jose Sarr, yes, isn't a great goalkeeper at the moment. But it's the defence that's the problem. It's the fact that Ait Nouri keeps running so far up the pitch. But who gives him that freedom? The manager. Do you see the pattern that's starting to occur now? Everybody's saying over and over and over again, it's the players. It's as much as the manager. In fact, this game is the manager. It just is. As soon as we started shipping goals for fun, he should have brought on another defender and played a back five. But he doesn't. Why? We got top 7 place finishes with Nuno with a back five. With these same players, Aït-Nouri and Semedo, Doherty, they were all in the same team. They are our wing backs still. So why are we trying to put these players into a system that doesn't suit them and that just completely, it ruins us? We can still play the way we are playing with these forward players because they're scoring goals, creating goals for fun. But because of how inept our centre-backs are in a back four and how inept our full-backs are on the sides, guys, anyone could score against Wolves at the moment. I watched, that Soccer Aid programme with Robbie Williams and all that. Any of them lads could score against Wolves at the moment. We're a Premier League side. Not good enough. Absolutely, categorically not good enough today. Now, player scores. They're not going to be good. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a head start on that one. Guys, look at this. Gomez and Dawson, 5.4 and 5.6. I'd argue even less. I could say to Dawson, though, you know what? You weren't very well. What excuse has Totti Gomez got now? The guy is more of a model than he is a footballer. Aït-Nouri, decent. You know what I mean? Going forward, doing what he can, doing what he does best with his quick feet. But he's absolutely nullified because he has to keep coming back. Semedo, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Andre, for me, Wolves' best player, again. Makes us tick. But guess what Gary O'Neill did? Guess what the manager did that people still want to keep in this team? He subbed off Andre for Hwang. Let me just say that again. Our manager subbed off Andre, who is the player of the month for September, for Hwang, who hasn't done anything. In the Liverpool game, he had 2 touches the whole game. And you're bringing off Andre, who's too good for this Wolves team. Too good for Hwang. That says everything. That says everything. Forbes, awesome. Everyone's slagging Forbes off. He's not even. It's his first start in a Wolves shirt, and he's already proven that we're a side that plays on the wings. Cunha, unbelievably good today. Cunha and Larson for me today, both man of the match. For our Wolves perspective, Lamina, João Gomez, dreadful. I don't know why Lamina's got a 7.1. I think for his work ethic and the way he stayed in the game and tried to keep going, yeah. But He lost his head for the penalty, and then just kept constantly losing the ball, not really building up very well. Joe Gomez was probably the worst out of the two, but I'd argue our midfield probably was the worst part of the game today. Like that's really what was causing us so many issues, because they were having to track back to help our shit defenders and leaving huge gaps. The defense was the issue today, but it doesn't stop there. But it starts there. It starts there. That's the problem. I don't even. You know what? Gary O'Neill today. He has to go. He has to go. We've got Man City next, and then we've got an international break to bed these players in, to bed a new system in, to bed a new dynamic in. He has to go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, thank you very much for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and till then, guys, I'll see you on the next one in a bit.